Hello, friends. It's Thursday, June 25th. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat. And we begin with a bullish outlook for the country's economic growth, with accounting giant Deloitte suggesting that while this year is going to be a struggle with GDP expansion of only 0.7%, far better days are in store in 2027, when growth is expected to jump some 2% thanks to government policy, improving business sentiment, increased interprovincial trade, and work on several major projects getting underway. Also, we have a generally upbeat snapshot of the labor market from StatsCan, as so-called payroll employment, measuring payrolls and hours worked, was up some 22,000 in April, while job vacancies were steady at around 490,000. BC showing the most unfilled positions among the provinces, with a job vacancy rate of 3.3%. Canada's Business Beat, the most news you'll hear in 2 minutes, is updated daily on X, Blue Sky, YouTube, and wherever you get your favorite podcast, including Spotify and Apple. The more you listen, the more you know. About that Alberta separation talk, a Calgary Chamber of Commerce survey out, discovering that if Albertans were to vote to leave, and of course there's very little evidence that they will, that nearly half, 48% of Calgary's businesses would move to another province. 8 in 10 also reporting that this separation noise is having a negative impact on the local economy. The next step for a proposed liquefied petroleum gas facility on BC's north coast at the port of Prince Rupert is now happening. The federal government's public comment period open until July 24th. The proponent, Trigon Pacific Terminals, partly owned by a couple of area First Nations. Hold the phone on AI data centers in Hamilton, the first city in the nation to pause approvals to investigate rising environmental concerns. And Vancouver-based Nova Red Mining facing further pressure to rethink its decision to hire former U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem as a strategic advisor. Retired U.S. Navy Commander Phil Eyre, who's on the company's advisory board and is also running for Congress, says if Noem is there, he isn't. And that will do it for your Thursday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat.